Kijik, as we were told, means at one with nature or at peace with the land. We were making a video comparing the old ways and modern sports fishing. After we'd completed the shooting, it was decided that we should call the video the Kijik Experience. The video begins with a campfire scene at dusk. Two Alaska natives are explaining the old ways to a visitor. As they draw pictures in the sand, they tell of how people of the Aleutian Islands and people of the mainland met at Kijik Lake. This was where the two peoples came together. They talk of hunting and fishing and using the land. As they talked, with the flicker of the fire reflecting off their faces, the video takes viewers back in time and shows a young man carving a spearhead and attaching it to a long, slender willow shaft. The scene moves to the edge of Kijik Lake, and the young man attempts 3 times to take a fish with his spear and is successful on the 3rd try. Leaving the lake with his catch, he accidentally drops his spearhead in the sand near the lake's edge, and the video fades and returns to the fireside history lesson and slowly evolves into 2 modern-day anglers fishing with an elder Alaskan native, Macy Hobson. The anglers catch and release their share of fish as they're instructed by their native elder friend. They are invited to go with Macy to his fish camp, where he teaches them to put out subsistence nets. The net is piled on the back of Macy's boat, which he rows out into the lake. An anchor is dropped, which a line is attached to it and the net. Then Macy returns to shore, allowing the net to play off the back of his boat until a long fishing net is hanging in the water suspended by floats. After a short time, the net is pulled and a good number of red salmon are caught in the net. As the net is pulled and picked of its fish, Macy explains that some of his catch will go to his smokehouse and some to his drying rack for dog food. It takes 1 fish per day per dog for my dog team, Macy tells his visitors. The visitors are then taken to Macy's drying rack and smokehouse. There, they're taught to fillet fish, leaving the fillets connected at the tail so they can hang it on a drying rack outside or on poles in the steakhouse. They're surprised to learn that the flesh part of the fish goes to the smokehouse for Macy and his family and friends. The bones, with some meat still on them, go on the drying rack for dog food. When asked by the visitors how dogs could chew the bones and get the meat off without getting bones caught in their mouth or throat, Macy responded that he didn't know, but the dogs know. That's what's important. The dogs know. As the day of fishing ended and the 2 visitors followed Macy down the beach, one of the visitors noticed a piece of blackened wood sticking out of the sand. He stopped and pulled it out, revealing a carved spearhead, weathered by time. As the video ends, there are flashbacks of the young native spearing fish and then dropping his spearhead in the sand. We're left with the warm feeling of the past and present, a feeling of respect for the differences in time, in age, in race. We become one with the land, at peace with the nature in Kijik country where people come together, now and anciently. It's the Kijik Experience.
When you go outdoors, take a young person with you and teach them by your example what it means to be a sportsman. Behind the wheel or in the boat or on the road or in the lake, take the high trail and practice ethics of fair chase. Goodbye and good luck. May God bless you in the land of the midnight sun, and may your days be happy and long in Alaska's outdoors.